Hello everyone, and welcome to this month's training all about the power of passive income. And I'm sure you've heard over and over again how amazing passive income can be for your business, but creating a lucrative passive income stream is a lot harder than you might think. You can't just create a digital product or a course and put it out there and hope that you get a ton of sales. You actually need to come up with a strategy and plan for how you're going to get that product in front of new audiences, how you're going to communicate about the product so you can successfully launch and sell it over and over again. Now, passive income and digital products have been such an amazing tool for my business, especially since becoming a mom, because you need more freedom and flexibility in your business and in your schedule because you never know when that kid's going to be sick. You never know when a daycare worker needs to take off randomly. So having digital products has been so amazing so I can still make an income even on the days that I can't be there to work. So that has been something that has just been amazing for my business and has allowed me to still make a consistent income without having to trade all of my time for money. So as always, grab a pen and paper. There are going to be some great things we're covering today all about passive income. Now, first things first, I want to talk about what exactly is passive income when I'm talking about that. So what I mean is instead of working one-on-one with someone, you can create a product or program and sell it to multiple people. So it is a product or program that does not necessarily require you or your time to deliver. And a lot of times with passive income, you can either launch that course or launch your products at specific times in a year. So you can have like the open and closed cart, or you can have an evergreen product that sells all the time. I think there's benefits to both. But one thing I want to make sure that you understand is with passive income, you can't just launch a digital product once and then hope it's going to sell for years and years to come. You need to go in and make sure that you refine it, refine the messaging, refine the product, make sure that it is still impactful and solving a problem. That is a mistake I see a lot of business owners make is they just make it once and they hope that it's just going to keep selling for them over and over again. But you need to make sure that you go in and refine it over time. And actually listen to your customers, listen to them and talk to them and see what's working for them, what could be improved, just so it can be the best product it can be. Some of the types of passive income are digital templates. I have a lot of digital templates, such as like website templates or Canva templates or logos. There's also workbooks or ebooks that you can create. I have a set of business growth workbooks as a bundle, and that has generated over $10,000 for me since I've made them. So don't just get creative with your passive income and how you can help someone. And we're going to talk about how to create the best products for you and your audience. You can create courses, which obviously that is a very popular one right now. You can do affiliate marketing or digital images or photography or even memberships, which memberships do take a little bit more work. However, you can sell it to multiple people instead of just one person. But really passive income, the amazing thing about it is it just gives you more freedom and flexibility in your business. You can actually work on things that really inspire you. Like I am so happy when I'm sitting down and creating a digital product because it is something that is coming just from me. It's not necessarily client work where I'm designing based on their style. It's something that I am creating from my creativity. And it also oftentimes can be a stepping stone to some of your larger offers. So this can be like kind of an intro to some of your larger services, one-on-one services and packages that you have. And so, yeah, that is why I think passive income can be so amazing for your business. It just allows you to work on projects that you really enjoy working on. So here are a few things when it comes to creating a successful passive income stream for your business. And you need these 4 items. You need to create a product that solves a problem. That's the number one thing you need to do. You need to make sure that your product is the solution to someone's frustrations or pain points or what they're struggling with. The next thing is you need to understand your customers' needs. You need to understand what their frustrations are, what their pain points are, and how your product can solve that problem. And then you need to get all of that into your messaging, and you need to get the messaging and the pricing just right. So this is, again, just really understanding your ideal customer and being able to communicate effectively how your product can solve their problem. And then you need to make sure that you price it at a point that is comfortable for them. So again, that's going back to where they're at in their business. Where are they at comfortably paying for that type of product? And then you need to continue to market to fresh audiences. This is a mistake I see a lot of business owners making, is they're just marketing to the same audience over and over again. They're just posting it on their Instagram. They're just sharing it with their email list, and they have no plan in place for getting it in front of new audiences and getting that lead generation that you need to have a successful digital product. So here are the 5 steps to creating a lucrative passive income stream for your business. Number 1, you need to create an irresistible offer. You need to make sure that the product or program is something that people cannot live without, that it is something that they 100% believe is going to solve a problem for them. And you do that by really knowing your audience. You need to know all about your ideal customer and what they're looking for. So you need to understand what your audience is struggling with. What desires or optimal results are they looking for? How to talk about your offer so it connects with your ideal customer, how to make their life more easier, and how you can price the product perfectly so that there's just no question that they are ready to buy. So you need to really understand that, and you do that by step 2, validating your offer. So you need to make sure that you are talking with your audience and you're talking with your ideal customers so you can hear directly from them. There's so many times where I have sent out a survey about a product and I think I understand what it is that they're struggling with, and it can be completely something different. And so I have to adjust the product, adjust the course based on what they are struggling with, what their desires are, and make sure that the messaging reflects that. The best way to do that is through market research. And the best way to do this is either you could do this by sending out some polls on Instagram, which don't always, I have a pretty big audience and I feel like I don't always get a great turnout in terms of people responding to those. So definitely try it. That's an easy, quick way to get a response. But the best way that I have gotten responses from my ideal customers, I send out a survey, and I always include an incentive with that survey. And I like to do an Amazon gift card, $25, $50 Amazon gift card. And I've gotten 40, 50 responses, and that is plenty to get a really good read on who my ideal customer is. If you don't want to, offer a gift card or something like that, it's not in your budget, you can also offer some sort of, if you have another digital product, just offer it for free. Something that you can just trade for their responses, and keep it short and keep it quick, keep it really easy for them to respond. I like to create it in Google Forms, and you just send a link out. I send it out to my email list, I post it on Instagram, and I usually get a good turnout. But that survey is it's gold. It is messaging gold. It has got so much language in there that I use, and it also is really great for coming up with a content plan. So I usually ask, in those surveys, what questions do you have regarding passive income, let's say, and I get all of this huge list of questions, and that is 40 different content prompts for social media. So it really is amazing to send out a survey. I highly recommend that if you're ever creating a new digital product or a course, especially a course. You can also ask your peer group. So I am part of a few business women groups, and I will ask them directly on either the Facebook group, or sometimes we meet virtually, and I will just ask them and kind of do a little market research that way, because a lot of those women are my ideal customer. You can also set up free coaching calls and interview people as well, but I would recommend that for some of your higher priced digital products, because that does take time. All right, step 3 is to nail the messaging and product imagery. You want to make sure that as you are promoting your product, that it effectively communicates its value and communicates, exactly what results that they're going to get out of it. So in terms of product messaging, you want to, establish a strong product name. And I tell you, this is the hard part. It is definitely hard to come up with the product name. So put a list of keywords in a Google Doc and play around with different combinations and see what works, and go back to that survey or go back to what your ideal customer responded with and use a lot of the language that they used. Your messaging needs to clearly communicate what problem that the product solves. You need to talk about how the product works, exactly how it's going to get delivered, before and after, how do they get to that end result. It needs to just make it as clear as possible, exactly how it's getting delivered and how they get from point A to point B. Sharing FAQs is a great way to, limit the amount of customer service that you have to do. You need to explain its benefits. You need to be super clear on like a return policy or any other disclaimers. And then you also want to establish a list of keywords for SEO. So I just put all of this in a Google Doc. I just keep it all organized. I have the survey linked in there so I can refer back to the survey for language and just getting ideas for content prompts and any sort of, headers and stuff like that and keywords. But I just have it all organized in a Google Doc. And then in terms of your product imagery, you want to make sure that this is professional and that it clearly shows what is all included in the product. So how can you show potential buyers exactly what they're getting? How can you show them like before and after shots, especially like those digital templates? Give them a before and after shot. Definitely invest, especially you creatives out there, invest in quality mockups. There are such great ones for like $15, $20 on Creative Market. Just invest in those mockups and it's going to make it all look so much more refined. And then showcase all the benefits of the product. So if you have like a course, make sure that you're showing all the different resources that are included in there so it's really clear on what that customer is getting. All right, step 4 is create a launch strategy. And even if you have an evergreen product, you want to have a launch strategy to kind of get that momentum going, get people excited about it. So you want to make sure that no matter what product that you are putting out there, you are launching it in a way that's going to get people excited to purchase from you. So launching a new product does take careful planning and execution. So here are a few items that you should establish before you launch a product. So you need to know your numbers. Where are you at? You need to set your goals. What is your revenue goal for this product? And just kind of have a plan in place for what you want, what your goals are for the delivery of this product. You want to define your target audience. Again, the first 2 steps are going to help you with this. Make sure you understand your ideal customer really well. So all of the messaging and all the content that you're putting out there is going to really speak to them. You need to come up with a plan. So you need to actually like figure out, okay, when is this thing going to launch? How am I going to launch it? How am I promoting it? How am I getting it in front of new audiences, which is my last item. Get it in front of new audiences. That is an important one. And then you want to create pre-launch content and build up that hype. So that's a big step that you do not want to miss. So you definitely want to give yourself a ton of time when launching a new product. Give yourself a few months. That way you can come up with that content that kind of gets people excited. You're talking about it and you're not just like selling it out of a whim, like to your existing audience. You're like, hey, this is a new product, buy it now. Like you kind of need to warm your audience up and you need to come up with a plan for getting it in front of new audiences. So how are you going to build that lead generation? How are you going to promote it to people that don't necessarily know, they haven't seen it over and over again. So a lot of things that you could do is, really focus on your SEO. You can run ads. You can collaborate with other business owners. You just want to try and figure out how to get it in front of new people, new eyeballs. All right, step 5 is establish a marketing plan for the recurring revenue. So you've launched it, you've established the messaging, you've got it all up. Now you want to make sure that you come up with a marketing plan so you can sell it over and over again and really get that recurring revenue and, the beauty of passive income. So to come up with a marketing strategy, first you need to attract. This is, again, getting it in front of new audiences. How are you going to attract new people and grow your audiences? And a lot of times that comes with lead generation, a lead magnet, which is a little bit further down in the marketing strategy. But you want to make sure that you have a plan in place for that. You want to educate and continue to prove yourself as a solution to their problem. So this is a lot in your content and your marketing. So that could be through blogs, podcasts. It could be through your social media content. But with your social media content, you want to make sure that you are providing a lot of value. Give people a reason to follow you. Give them educational information that is helping them to solve a problem that is going to really have you stand out because you are giving them something. You're giving them quick wins, and so they're going to pay attention to you more. And then you want to engage with them. So that's where you want to offer them something free for an exchange for their email or name. And this is going to help get them into your business ecosystem. This is going to get them on your email list so you can continually to provide them that free, valuable content. And then finally, once you warm them up, you've proved yourself as the expert, then it is time to invite them to your paid offer. This is where you share with them, hey, I have solved this problem for you. If you want to take it a next step, here is my paid product that you can purchase and really get the results, the optimal results that you're looking for. I've solved this one little problem that you have, but if you want to solve the bigger problem, this paid product is for you. So create that gap to your paid product through your free services. So if you're still like this guy and you feel like you're still struggling with your passive income, or say you have digital products out there that aren't selling and you're not sure how to create the right products for your ideal customer, or maybe you don't have a large audience to sell to and you want some strategies on how to build up that audience so they're ready to purchase from you. Or maybe you struggle with trying to stand out in an oversaturated market because there are just so many courses out there, so many digital products. How can you create a product that is really going to stand out and appeal to your ideal customer? Or you're just like struggling with organizing everything and just being productive. Because a lot of times as you create more and more digital products, it can get overwhelming. There's just so many moving pieces that go into launching it and refining it that you want some help organizing everything and coming up with a launch strategy. I have the perfect course for you. And this is a short and simple course. This is not some long, drawn out 6-week program. It is a short 3-module course that is going to give you so many amazing resources for creating a lucrative passive income stream. So this course is for you if you want more freedom in your business to do what you love, create digital products that are going to really appeal to your ideal customer and solve a problem. This is for you if you're not really sure even how to get started with digital products. You're not sure what steps to take. This is going to give you the step-by-step program for creating the products, creating the strategy, and then creating the marketing around it. And this is for you if you want to make more income without being attached to your computer all day. You want to be able to travel with your family. You want to be able to go and work out in the mornings without feeling stressed and you need to get back to your email because you have a million clients reaching out. So this is a course that I designed for you guys out there that are looking for that freedom in their business and really wanting to invest more in your passive income. So step 1 in the course is all about creating products that are going to sell like hotcakes. So first it's about creating that irresistible offer and creating a perfect product for your audience, validating your offer and establishing strong messaging, and save time with our product description formula. So we have a workbook that you can use that is going to give you step-by-step instructions on how to create the perfect product description / sales page so that it really appeals to your ideal customer, as well as a dream product survey. So like that survey I was talking about to send out to your audience and how amazing of a tool that is for all of your messaging and all your content. We have a template that you can use so you can go through and pick out questions that you want to send out to your own audience, and you can do that really easily in Google Forms and send it out and get some really great responses. So we have that template ready for you to go. We have that workbook as well as a few trainings on how to create a really irresistible offer for your audience. And then we also have a simple yet effective sales strategy for developing a really strong offer and how to sell that and get more people purchasing from you. So we want to learn how to stand out in an oversaturated market. We want to learn how to sell even if you don't have a big audience, and how you can create a simple sales strategy that drives results. And so with that comes the product launch checklist, which is a workbook that is going to allow you to go step by step on what all the different elements that you need for launching effectively, as well as a nurture sequence template, which is establishing that, that free offer I was talking about, and then sending them through a few emails. And I have it all written out, ready for you to go. I actually work with a copywriter who is giving you all of the content that you can add, and you can just add in your own content based on what you are trying to sell. And so you just go in there and add that in yourself, and it is just ready for you to go, that you just plug that into your email service provider. And then the last module is all about marketing for consistent sales. So you've come up with the irresistible offer, you've come up with the sales strategy, and now it's all about creating that content marketing plan so you can sell that product over and over again and get that recurring revenue. So we come up with an evergreen offer and how to automate that marketing process, and how to come up with that content marketing plan, as well as a bunch of Canva templates that are ready to go so you can just plug your information in and you're ready to launch and sell that product over and over again. So if you are ready for more freedom and flexibility in your life and in your business, I highly recommend joining the Passive Income Club. This is something that I really wish that I had starting out as in passive income and in creating those digital products. And I have a one-time special offer that's going to give you $100 off. This is going to be the lowest the course has ever been. So if you are ready to join, I highly recommend doing this. It's only going to be a week long that this offer is going to be available. And there is a payment plan available as well. So if you're ready to get more freedom in your business, you're ready to just live the life you want while still making an income, then I highly recommend joining the Passive Income Club. I hope to see you in there.